Today we are going to study something about the equation of the circle. We know the circle and we know some items about the circles: radius, diameter, angles, central, inscribed, angle of tangency, chords, length of arcs, measure of arcs. But today we are going to study the equation of it, the coordinates. Before we study the coordinates of the circle or the equation of the circle, we have to study something about the distance and midpoint, because we are going to use the distance to find the radius and the midpoint to find the center. What the distance between 2 points? For example, a point x1 and x2, A and B is y1 and y2. Then AB will be the distance between them, which is x2 minus x1 power of 2 plus y2 minus y1 power of 2. And the midpoint of AB is C, for example. If C equals A plus B divided by 2. But if B is the midpoint of AD, for example, يعني if B is the midpoint of AD, يعني this is B and this is A and this is D, and we have A and B, then we can find D by multiplying 2B minus and 2 times the midpoint minus the endpoint that in the given, 2B minus A. Okay, I'll give you an example. If A is 1 and 4, B equals 7 and 6. How can we find the distance AB? AB, root of 7 minus 1, which is 6 power of 2 plus 6 minus 4, which is 2 power of 2. It will be 36 plus 4 equal root of 40, which is 2 root of 10. Okay, if we need the midpoint, if C is the midpoint of AB, then C equals AB divided by 2, which is 1 and 4, plus 7 and 6 divided by 2. It will be 8 over 2, 4, and 10 over 2, 5. So this is C. Okay? So at the beginning, you have to know all these items to use it in the equation of the circle. You have to know the distance. You have to know the midpoint, how to find the midpoint. You have to know if you have one end point and the midpoint, how can you find the other end? By multiplying the midpoint by 2 and subtract the given end to find the other end. Okay, and this is an example for that. What about the equation of the circle? The equation of the circle is, first of all, if the circle has a center of origin and the circle, okay, let me graph a circle. If a circle, this is the circle, and the origin is the center of it. Okay, if the origin is the center. So any point on the circle is represented by X and Y. This is X and this is Y. And this is the origin of the 0 and 0. Okay, so the equation of the circle is defined as the length of the radius will be, this is X and this is Y and this is right angle triangle because the coordinates are perpendicular. Then X squared plus Y squared equal this radius equals R squared. again. Okay, يبقى x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Okay, if the center is the origin. But when you move the circle left, right, up, and down, like this one, so another circle, and you put the center as, or the coordinates, and for example, the center will be 1 and 6, so the equation will change, because if x move to the right, it will be minus 1 power of 2 plus, because this x power 2 plus y power 2. Y is moved up, it will be y minus 6 all power of 2, and if the radius is 5, it will be 25. So the new form of the equation of the circle will be x minus h all power of 2 plus y minus k all power of 2 equals r power of 2, and h and k, this is h and this is k, with opposite signs are the coordinates of the center of the circle. So the opposite sign of this number, which is h, and the opposite sign of this sign, which is k, is the center of the circle. Okay, so if you move the circle left or right or up or down, take the coordinate with opposite signs with x and y. Okay, so it will be x minus h all power of 2 plus y minus k all power of 2 equals r power 2, and we are going to check the centers and the equations of some circles with different coordinates of centers. Okay, for example, you have one here, this circle, the center is 3 and 4, so it will be x minus 3, because the opposite side of this number, x minus 3 all to the power of 2, plus this is positive 4. You will take it by opposite sign. It will be y minus 4 to the power of 4. What about the radius? The radius is 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5. It will be 5 power of 2, which is 25. So the equation of the circle is x minus 3 all to the power of 2 plus y minus 4 all to the power of 2 equals 25. And this is the equation of the given circle. Okay? Let me check another circle and find the center and the radius. First, we will clear the screen. Okay. This one, the center is, okay, let me enlarge it. Oh, okay, this is the center. The center will be 1, 2, 3, and 1. This is 3 and 1. And the radius is 2. So the equation will be x minus, can you solve with me? X minus
minus 3
X
square
minus 3 power of 2
all power of 2 plus
y
plus
minus
y
1
minus 1
minus 1 power of 2
equal
equals
4.
4,
4.
which is the square of the radius. Okay, another one. This circle. Let me check. Let's check the radius and center. What about the center? Center is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be 5 and
5.
no, 5 and negative
negative 5
Negative 5.
5 and negative 5. It is the center. And the radius will be, subtract 1 from up, will be 4. The radius 4. So who can tell me the equation of the circle?
X minus 5 square.
X minus 5 all squared plus
Y plus 5 square
plus 5 squared
equals
equal
16.
16.
16.
Okay, thank you. So 16 is the square of the radius. Okay. مين اللي رفع ايده؟ نور. قولي يا نور. قولي يا نور. Problem 3 and 4. X minus 5 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 4. The radius is and the center is. يلا يا نور.
The radius is 2 and the center is 5 and negative 2.
5 and negative 2. Who can solve this one? X plus 2 all power of 2 plus y minus 1 squared equals 9. شوف. والناس التانية ليه لا؟
ممكن أقول؟
لحظة، أنا شايف الأسامي، ما حدش يتكلم في حاجة، أنا شايف الأسامي. أوكي، نختار عمر الجيزي. يلا عمر الجيزي. ها. Find the radius and the center from this equation. This one. عمر الجيزي. عمر الجيزي. اتفضل. Find the radius and the center.
negative 2 1.
This is center. Negative
Radius
2 and negative 2 and
1.
1. What about the
1.
radius?
هو احنا بنعملها 9 divide by 2.
Is it right يا جماعة؟ Is it right? 9 divided by 2.
square root of 9.
root. This is
الروت يبقى 3.
ايوه square root عشان equation x minus h all power of 2 plus y minus k all power of 2 equals r squared. So r squared represents 9. Then the radius is 3. Okay. Can we solve these examples? This exercise please. طيب نسأل الناس اللي بيجاوبوش بقى. عمر المصري.
ممكن أجرب.
عمر المصري. Tell me the radius and the center from this one. First one. X minus 1 all power of 2, y minus 3 all power of 2 equals 9. What about the radius and the center? عمر المصري. No. عمر المصري.
مستر ممكن أقول؟
أنا شايف الأسامي، ممكن ما حدش يقول. شوف الأسامي عشان في ناس نايمة. إذا عمر المصري نايم. يحيى فين؟ يحيى.
ايوه يا مستر.
اتفضل قول. ها. نمبر 1.
السؤال تاني مثلا.
نمبر 1 احنا قلنا السؤال مرتين قبل كده. ليه السؤال تاني وانت قاعد معانا؟ غريبة
يا
قوي.
مستر هي تبقى 1
نمبر 1. نمبر 1.
ايوه كنت لسه تبقى 1 و 3. ايوه مش 1 و 3 ولا؟
نمبر 1. The radius and the center.
انا بقول 1 و 3.
The center is 1 and 3. What about the radius?
الراديوس يا مستر كنت ناسي مستر بجيبه ازاي؟
Who can tell me the radius?
Me.
The opposite in the brackets.
This one, the radius is
الراديوس يا مستر
9.
ايكوال 3.
3. Okay. By find the square root of this number يا يحيى. This fifth question. Fifth question. انت مش عارف نحل انه question ومش عارف احنا بنعمل ايه. Number 2. Who can
لا يا
solve?
مستر بتاع صح.
Number 2 ابتهال.
مستر السنتر هيبقى negative 14 و 5
Negative 14 and 5.
والراديوس
Radius.
هيبقى 4.
The radius is 4. قولي جميلة.
الراديوس هيبقى 5.
And the center?
center 5 and 1.
5 and 1. Okay. مين مش فاهم؟ Okay, can we solve number 4 and 5? 4 and 5, please. Let me check your answers. مينا.
يا مستر
اتفضل.
انا حليت تاني واحدة الأول.
Okay, tell me number 5.
هي -5 و -3.
The center is شوف كده 1 2 3 4 5 -5 1 2 3 -3 -5 and -3. Then the equation will be
x plus 5
all
باور 2
2 plus
all power 2 plus x y1 plus 3 all
Y
power
plus
2
3
y
all
plus
power
3 power of 2
equal
equal
4.
what about the radius?
2 power 2 4.
Yes. Who can solve the first one? The second. Okay, Mina. كويس. Number 4. Who can...
مستر الفيرست تطلع ديسيمال.
This is negative. This is 2 and this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. يبقى the diameter is 9. Diameter equals 9. Then the radius is 4.5. Okay. هنا from 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6. طبعا 9 يبقى from 3 to 1.5. يبقى السنتر هيبقى عند 1 negative 1.5 no negative 2.5 and negative and positive 1.5 again the diameter is from negative كام 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 until 2 يبقى the diameter is 9 then the center is the midpoint of it يعني ده تبقى كام هنا 9 يبقى 4.5 يبقى 2 يبقى negative 2.5 negative 2.5 and from negative 3 to 6 and you need 1.5 and you need 4.5 it will be 1.5 then the radius the center is at negative 2.5 and 1.5 and the radius is 4.5 so who can tell me the equation of the circle the equation
مستر تبقى x plus 2.5
ماشي قول اتفضلي
تبقى x plus 2.5 all power of 2
2.5 اللي هي 5 over 2 يعني all power of 2 plus y
plus y minus 1.5
which is 3 over 2 all power of 2 equals the
all
radius
power of 2
9 over
equal
2 is
4.5.
81 over 4. It's okay. So the center is negative 2.5 and 1.5 and the radius is 4.5. Center is negative 5 over 2 يعني 3 over 2 radius equals 9 over 2. So the radius power 2 will be 81 over 4 and the center will be negative 5 over 2 and 3 over 2. What about if the circle has a diameter AB? Diameter AB when A equals negative 2 and 3 and the center is 1 and 5. So find the equation and the area of the circle. Okay, who can help me to solve this one?
مين يا مستر؟ حل يا مستر؟
Okay, يلا.
ماشي. هو احنا
And the center is C, which is 1 and 5. And A is negative 2 and 3. Okay? First, we have to find
اوكي.
what is B.
هنعمل بتاعت الميد بوينت.
We have already the midpoint. And we need the end point, one of the end. We have one end and the center, and we need the other end, which is B. So how can we find B?
مستر أنا سكوير روت x2
square root. Is it right?
اللي هو لا مش رايت خالص.
حبيبة.
نعمل negative 2 و 3 plus 1 و 5 over 2.
No.
مستر 2 multiply
Don't
negative 2.
solve. Don't solve without permission.
أنا عارف.
مستر
أقول
لا عارف.
مستر ممكن أقول
ليلى.
هتبقى 5 minus 3 over 2 و 1 plus 2 over 2.
Is it right? جميلة. Or no?
مستر أقول
مستر مش المفروض نجيب الديستنس اللي ما بينهم الأول طيب؟
No. Why? To find the distance. You can find B directly. جميلة. نور. Who can solve this one? عمر الجيزي. Who can solve this one?
مستر أقول
اتفضل.
عشان نجيب الإكس بتاعت البي فنعمل 2 plus x over 2 equal 1.
But I'll give you another rule. Very, very easy. Twice of the
مستر
midpoint
الفعال هنا.
minus.
مستر أنا كنت هقول دي يا مستر.
اتفضل. Minus negative.
أنا كنت هقول دي بالظبط.
I told you if you have the midpoint, you can find the other end by multiplying the midpoint by 2 and subtract the other end. I'll give you this rule before I start. Okay, so B will be 2 and 10 minus negative 2 and 3. It will be 4 and 7. So this is 4 and 7. And if you check your answer, negative 2 plus 4 over 2 gives 1, and 3 plus 7 over 2 gives 5. Okay, so this is the end point. So find the radius. What is the radius? Who can find the radius? حبيبة ما جاوبتش حاجة. حبيبة.
Hey, Mister.
Find the radius.
Square root. فاكرة أبدأ بأني واحدة.
You have A and B and C. C is the center. So you can find the distance from any 2 points, A, C, B, B, or A.
مستر ممكن أقول؟
مستر أقول أنا.
Give her a chance, please. Find AC. Do the answer or not? Do the answer?
لا I can't remember.
مستر
Okay.
ممكن أقول؟
اتفضل.
هتبقى الرول يبقى x باور 2 minus يعني x2 minus x1 باور 2
Yes.
plus y2 minus y1 باور 2.
Substitute directly.
يعني 5 minus 3.
Okay, you started at x, so start at x as you said. 1 plus 2.
مش مستر هتفرق؟ 5 minus 3 باور 2.
It will be root of 3 power 2 is 9 and 2 power 2 is 4. So it will be root of 13. Okay, so you have now the center and the radius. Okay, and if الأول can find B first and find the area of the circle. The radius is 13, then the circle by r squared.
باور يبقى باي times square 13 باور 2.
يعني 13 by. What about the equation of the circle?
Equation of the circle?
Yes.
ماشي هتبقى x minus 1 power of 2
x minus 1 all power of 2 plus
y plus y minus 1 power of 2
minus 1 or minus
y minus 5 minus
power
5 sorry power of 2
equals
تبقى equal square root 13
equal square root 13
يعني power of 2 يعني نخلي square 13 power of 2
which is okay
اللي هي 13 يا مستر يعني.
Okay, I'll give you another one. if x squared minus 4x plus y squared plus 10x equal 3 is the equation of the circle of a circle, find its area and center. Who can find it? Omar Farid. We will use the perfect square. Do you know the perfect square, which is x plus y, all power of 2, which is x squared plus 2xy plus y power 2, or x minus y, all power of 2, which is x squared minus 2xy plus y power of 2. It's okay? How can we find the equation of the circle or the radius and center? Omar Farid, do you know the answer or not? Do you know the answer? Omar Farid.
Negative B.
Hmm?
Negative B.
B. What's B?
Negative 4 plus 10 يبقى ب6.
D Y. Sorry. Y. I'm sorry. Huh? This is Y. Hmm.
معرفش.
Okay, who
مستر
can
أقول
solve this with me?
ولا أنا؟
مستر ممكن اقول؟
مين اللي عايز يقول تاني؟ حجاج.
أنا
حجاج.
مستر أنا قلت أيوه. الإكس هتبقى 4 نيجاتيف 4 والواي هتبقى 10.
We need the equation of the circle. First, this is X. And minus is minus. And this is 2. Take the half of this number and put its square here. Okay, because this number will be x squared minus 4x plus 4. You have 4x and you have x squared and you haven't 4. So you put 4 here, then you have to put 4 in the other side. And the other one will be y with the same sign, with half this number. And here you have to write the square of the number. Again, x minus 2, we root the perfect square, which is x squared minus 4x plus 4. We have from these terms only 2 terms. Then we put 1 extra, which is 4. So we have to put 4 in the other side. And this one, if you expand this one, it will be y squared plus 10x plus 25. You have only from this expression, you have only 2 terms, y squared and 10y. Then you put 25 extra. So you increased here 25. So you have to put 25 in the other side. Again, I'm going to solve this again. X power 2 minus 4x. You will put x and half of this number. If you put half of this number, all power 2 to complete the square, then you root x squared minus 4x plus 4. Only you have x squared plus minus 4x. Then you increased 4 here. So you have to put 4 in the other side to make the expression or the equation is balancing. Okay. Number 2 is y squared plus 10y. This is y. And we took half of this number and put the square of this number of this side. Why? Because this expression will be y squared plus 10y plus 25. So you have only y squared and 10y. You increased 25 on this side. So you have to put 25 also in the other side to keep the value of the equation equal. Okay. So it will be x minus 2
مستر
all
مش
power
شايف حتة
2.
اللي هي 3 بلس 4 بلس
Again,
25.
حاضر. Y plus 5 all power 2 will be 32. Again, x and have this number and put its square on the other side. Why? Because this number is an expression which has 3 terms, x squared minus 4x plus 4. So you put 4 extra here. You have to put it in the other side to keep the equality of the equation, or the 2 sides of the equation. And the other one, this y squared plus 10y, you put y and the same sign and have this number and make it all squared If you expand this one, you will find that you put this expression as y squared plus 10y plus 25. So you increase 25 in this side. You have to increase 25 on the other side to keep the both sides of the equation are equal. It's okay? So it will be x minus 2 plus y plus 5 all power of 2 plus 32. We root the form of the equation now. Then we have the center, which is 2 and the negative 5. And we have the radius, which is root 32, اللي هي 4 root 2. Okay? So what about the area of the circle? The area of the circle, the area will be by r squared. This is by, and r squared is already in the equation. It will be 32 by. This is the area of the circle. It's okay. Okay, I'll give you 2 examples homework. Find the equation of the circle whose diameter is AB. If A equals 1 and negative 3, B equals negative 5 and 7. This is number 1. Number 2, find the area and the center of the circle of equation x squared minus 6y plus y squared plus 8x equals 2. It's okay. This is the homework, and we are going to check it tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we are going to take some brackets on SAT, and we are going to check this homework. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Any question?